Good morning. This is Wednesday, September the 16th, and the start of another vlog. Larry and I got to go to town and pick up the groceries from Walmart. There's a mourning dove on the pipe above the bird feeder. You don't usually see them up in the air like that. Never seen one up there before. They're always down on the ground feeding. So that's kind of neat to see for a change. Larry's birthday, and he got a box from Walmart today from Tammy and Michael and Kathy and Chris.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Oh.
Cheese snacks.
Cheese it. Snapped. This is the second box. He already opened the first one. Oh, wow. 18 bags, classic mix. Ruffles, Doritos, Lay's, Fritos.
What am I supposed to do with it?
Is there more?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, peppermints.
That's for after. After I eat that.
What's that? Chunky classic noodles? Okay, soup.
Yeah.
That's for the days I don't cook for you.
Yeah. My favorite.
No, there's 4 of them.
But we won't starve this winter.
I don't think so. And he got these. This is in the first box. He got Lance variety pack of crackers.
They must think we're starving over here.
I think you gotta like to snack. All kinds of Chex Mix and Fudge Stripes minis. Nice thing about it, I think he's going to share. So. No.
No sharing.
Whoops. You want to do some?
Nope.
Ta-da!
Happy birthday.
That was fun.
Laura's using my birthday present she bought me, a weed eater. She did a good job on a ditch. I would have done it, but I think she just wanted to try it out.
When I bought you this birthday present, I didn't plan on using it. This was for you.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. But you got both sides of the ditches, all the way down almost. You're doing a good job.
Thank you. Stephanie and family are here for Grandpa's birthday. And he's got a card that he's opening, and he's got some whoppers and a gift.
Alright, so Grandpa what it does. Show him. Move your hand. You gotta move your hand.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, push it. Don't. You gotta move your hand, son. Can't do it.
Move your hand. All right. Wow.
Fun. Okay, do it again.
Whoa.
That was a good one.
That's a good one.
Go get it.
Can I play with that? No.
Yeah. Come on. Alright, do it. Wow.
Sure.
Oh, that's nice. That's true.
Ask Grandpa anything.
Who made that?
I
He'll-
made it this morning.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah.
You're doing that like Kathy and your
Yeah,
mom?
I've been doing that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Let me see it again. This is Larry modeling the shirt that Steffi got him for his birthday. It says, ask Grandpa anything, he'll make up something good. So she's got his number.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bentley. Oh, ooh, goodness. Boy, that hurt.
Bentley has a chainsaw.
Go get G-Mo.
You gonna cut G-Ma's hand off?
And Steffi brought us salads and Zaxby's for lunch.
I'm not sure.
Come on. Let's go buy.
Larry got another present. FedEx came by, or delivery. What was it?
Another birthday wish from a car extended warranty.
Blow 'em. Say,
Help me blow the candles out, okay? Can you help me? On 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3, blow. Thank you,
Yay.
good boy. Thank you.
say happy birthday, Grandpa.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
Grandpa.
Oh, happy birthday to you.
76.
It's another cake with jello in it.
Yeah, thank you. There's 2 of them down there somewhere.
Oh, the chicken got one.
Look, come here, give me a hand. Okay, ready? That's a boy. Here, throw it easy. There you go, good boy.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Oh.
Pet him. Oh. Oh, isn't that soft? Okay, we're gonna let him go.
Here, I got one more grape I found.
All right, throw it.
Oh,
Got it. Whee!
baby. It's raining.
Oh shucks. I wanted to see. I guess he knows what lizards are.
Don't teach him to pick those things up.
There's Stephanie and Bentley going on home. Made Grandpa's birthday special having company. Larry and I were sitting in the living room and heard this popping sound, didn't know what it was. And the watermelon he picked this morning just popped open, split. So I'm going to open it up and maybe see if it's still good or eat it. I think I'd rather eat the one that's in the refrigerator. I took a bite to see how it was and it was horrible. Yuck. Well, it tasted
Got
bad.
too wet. Too much water.
I cracked our big egg so I could shut the carton and put it in the refrigerator. It was too big to shut the carton. And this is what it was like, another double yolk. Well, Larry got this out of the garden, it's sweet potato vine, but we thought it was interesting how flat it grew. Everything kind of in a line, kind of like a ribbon. Looks like the old printer ribbons. And Larry grew sugar baby watermelons this year, and he picked one. And it was so good, I ate the whole thing. So it's just about one serving for each half. See, they're small, but it's just sweet and good. Part of getting ready to go to North Carolina is getting rid of the garbage, so we're dropping it off. And we'll go into town and get the tank filled with gas, truck tank. We're here getting the gas. You can hardly see Larry there. He's getting the tank filled. Starting to get excited about going to North Carolina. Larry's going to town to meet Tammy. He's waving. She's got some more grapes for him. And I'm staying home to still get things together to take North Carolina. This is Sunday morning and we're about ready to head to North Carolina with Betty. I'm not taking near so much stuff this time since it's just a few days. And the blue container and the little brown one have all the food in it what we're going to eat while we're at Betty's. We're going to stay in the spare room in Betty's cabin so that we don't have to de-winterize and then winterize our place again. It's 8:03 and 60 degrees. And we are leaving home. We're on our way. We're here by Spartanburg. We've already had lunch at Burger King. And now we're getting gas. So we're making progress. Larry's drove all this way, now I'm going to drive.
There's the Smokies. They look smoky. You want to say something?
We made it safely here to Betty's. She's got the fire going. Larry's resting after his long drive. And we're just sitting here full from eating a lot today off and on. But it's strange, it was 90 degrees and so hot last week, and here we are with the fire going. And it feels good. Since I was here at Betty's last summer, she got her kitchen remodeled after we went home, the part of it. So here's her new granite countertops she got. And she's got a big, deep sink in it. And she has her gas range now. Everything's looking pretty. I think it matches, looks really nice together. Oh, and she has white subway tile put up on the back. It just used to be painted wallpaper. So she got that all done. And she has a new butcher block on her island. And that's kind of neat because it opens from both sides. There's door handles there that opens in or out. And then she's got drawers over here and more doors that open out, so she can get its storage from both sides. And that, I think, what is now the island used to be a bookcase that was in the living room. Well, originally it was a firewood holder, and then she took that out and made it into a TV table to hold the TV, and now it's an island in the kitchen. She has lots of good ideas on how to do things with what she has. And this wood is wormy chestnut. It's not, they don't have a lot of it anymore. Up above the cabinet she had storage. She had those cubbies built several years back. Here's the fridge. We're back here at our summer home. What we like to have for our summer home. And everything stayed through the winter just fine. There wasn't anything to fix or repair. All looks good. We've been over here an hour or so, and we got some different things to take home with us. I'm happy with it. It's that season. Ragweed. Goldenrod just blooming all over the fields. There's the golf course. We're all done here at the camper. Getting ready to leave. But I want to take a picture of Grandfather Mountain. There it is. It's a pretty morning here, sun shining, cool. Leaves are coming down and starting to look like fall. We're going to go to Elk Park this morning. We're coming into Elk Park. We're going to go to the hardware store that has everything. And this is kind of the Elk Park shopping center. And there's a hardware store. I was looking there for jars or canners, but they didn't have any, but we bought a little freezer. So our others, we just needed more room, more freezer room. And then I came up here I went into Hidden Treasures there, the antique store, and found a nice flag to put on Loretta's grave. And Larry's up there talking to the man. He had some old Civil War stuff he was selling him. So, there's our North Carolina church. We're here picking up food from our favorite place up here to eat. One meal's enough for lunch and supper. We got the best lasagna around. Really good bread, good salad. Looks like a normal trip going back from North Carolina. We got the whole back end packed. Got Betty's things in the container, some of them, and then we got all this potting soil and cow manure. We were going to get more, but we didn't have room since we bought the freezer. And we got a lot of this is about all Betty's stuff, mostly. Her Christmas tree and pictures and dog dish and things. I'm finishing my lasagna. Nothing but a little bit left. It's 8:51 and 51 degrees. And we just left Betty's and we're headed for South Carolina. We're back here by Ingalls by Spartanburg, and gas has gone up since we were here Sunday. We're here at the farmer's market in Columbia. We got all the produce out. There's the other way. This is another building. It has the pumpkins in it. There's that one over there, and then this one. Lots of mums. Oh, there's cotton. Cotton ball. Larry came over here to a wholesale place, and he's getting 50 pounds of onions. There's cotton fields.
Kind of late.
Larry got these raw peanuts from the peanut man, and we're going to cook them and boil them tomorrow. We got this 50-pound of onions from the State Farmers Market in Columbia, and I'm going to be canning caramelized onions, some of them. They're really nice onions, yellow. And we got our new freezer unloaded and put here in the freezer room. There's a hot point. It's small, but it'll give us a lot more extra room. It's 3.6 cubic feet. This is our regular freezer. I'll show you how full it is. It's just about up to the top all the way across. And we got that bushel of peanuts to put in too, so I'll be rearranging and organizing. I got a flat of fall flowers at the farmer's market. It's right next door to the nursery. So I got the pansies and snapdragons and violas. I hope it's cool enough to plant them. It's in the 70s now, but it's supposed to be up to 80 again tomorrow. Might just keep them in the shade for a while. We'll see. Betty gave me this slab of granite that was where they cut out for her sink. And I think I'm going to use it in my kitchen to set hot pans on, maybe. And it just sits right here on top of my little counter. It sticks out here. It's got the holes where they cut it out for the sink, but it's kind of handy. I like it. Larry's getting ready to make boiled peanuts out here in the cabana. So he's got the gas lit. Okay, I'll lift it on. Got water in the pot. Gonna get it boiling. Larry's pouring some of the peanuts in the sink to wash them.
You see how dirty it is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the peanuts look clean, but you can see the water, how dirty it is. He found a few bad ones right there. I'm going to get more clean water and do it again. To his half bushel of peanuts, Larry adds 2 1/2 cups of salt. Larry's got them cooking. Now he's got his boat paddle to stir them. This is half a bushel. He does half bushel at a time. Larry's been cooking the peanuts about 2 hours. And doing a taste test to see how done they are and how much salt they got on them. That's the ones we're going to taste.
It's yours.
Okay.
Suck the juice first.
If it's not boiling.
About done. Another half hour.
Well, these are the cooked peanuts that drained, and we're going to put them in pint and quart bags, and we'll put them in the freezer or add water to it. Here's the peanuts in the bags getting ready to go in the freezer. Larry's going to put the salt in. 2 cups of salt in this second batch of peanuts he's cooking because he's using some of the same water from the first batch that already had salt in it. We had some rosemary that we dried down in the freezer room, so I'm taking it off so I can be able to use it. This is Thursday the 24th, and when we got home yesterday, my new grinder had arrived. I ordered this from Amazon. I've never had one before. It's supposed to grind things into powder. So I'm going to try my rosemary and see what happens. I ended up with just a little pile of rosemary leaves. Put the rosemary all down in there. I'm a little concerned. This grinder was made in China, and it looks like it's been painted with aluminum paint. Hope not. It's coming out in small pieces, but I think I want a little smaller, so I'll try tightening this. This is after I tightened it and ran it through, so I'm thinking we'll try it again, a little more tight. There's my finished product. It's ground pretty good. I know I probably could have done it in a food processor, but I wanted to try the grinder. And the grinder's supposed to grind coffee and beans into flour, things into flour. But it was a cheap one, and I think I got what I paid for. Because when I was cranking it, the handle fell off. This yellow part came out. There's nothing right there to fasten that. There's no wing nut or anything. It just pushes in there, so it came right out. I probably won't use it a lot, but at least I got one now. It would probably work in an emergency. I'm here at Betty's. She's not here because she's in North Carolina where it's cool. This is kind of nice here now. But I got her yard mowed in front and back. And she's got her car on the carport for out of the weather. Oh, I carried in all the stuff that we brought back for and put it where it belonged. That's it for now. It's almost 1. Larry came by and brought me lunch from Hardee's. The snake is back in the chicken house. Larry said he's in the nest.
I hate shooting in a nest.
You don't have much choice. There's chicken in there too.
See a couple eggs
In him?
Huh?
In the snake?
Yeah.
Larry threw feed out for the chickens
Want to save the eggs?
so he could shoot the snake. Oh. Did you shoot him in the head?
Yeah, right there.
I'm glad you got him.
See the eggs?
There's the eggs. There went the snake. And the eggs.
Petunia's over here in this nest.
I'm back to making grape juice again. This is all the Same grapes that Tammy gave us. I'm using the squeeze-o, but I got a problem. That grinder part keeps clogging up and then it won't go. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to keep taking it off and cleaning it out, and it's very slow. I gave up using the squeeze-o. It was just too much work trying to keep it cleaned. And now I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. Just smashing them in a bowl and putting them in a strainer. And this is the juice we got from just squeezing them in the bowl. Nice and clear. And then this is what we got with the squeeze-o. I think it might have ground up some seeds too, but that'll settle to the bottom. They'll be clear on top. But this is just nice and clear to start with. And then just, there's a strainer in the bottom of this that goes through. Now this is all there is to it, the old-fashioned way. Just squeezing the grapes with the mallet. You can see the juices down in there. And then put them over and let them strain through. End up with the juice. I was telling Larry I needed Lucille Ball here to stomp on these. Okay, that's just over and over. We're getting rain showers off and on. This is Friday's rain total. We got 3 inches. That's a lot of rain. We did the grapes yesterday. We're moving on to green peppers today. Gonna clean them and freeze them. Well, all those green peppers we had, Larry cleaned them. And I chopped them up and we got a bowl full. Now it's time to put them in bags and freeze them. That's gonna make a lot. Be good. Larry grew every one of them. I got the green peppers all in bags now. And there's a 1/4 cup in each bag, and it turns out I've got 8 cups and a 1/4. So 8 1/4 cups of green peppers to go in the freezer. Steffi gave us acorn squash, so I cooked it for lunch today. We're having squash and ham salad sandwiches and watermelon. This is my second attempt at making English muffins for Larry. The first time they were black around the edges, they had too much cornmeal, and they were too small, too flat. So this is looking better. I just don't know if they're cooking through the middle yet. I made these with a sourdough starter that Bonnie gave me. It's a slow process. I've still got these over here to cook. I'm getting ready to put in the second batch. I got the oil heating. It's hard to judge what temperature. It says 325, but I'm just going to leave it the way I had it for the first ones. But I'm letting it get hot before I put these next ones in.
The first one sure looked good. That's my favorite, muffins.
Now,
English muffins.
We split one to see if it was done. I think, which one did we? This one. And he said if it wasn't quite done, that was okay because he goes ahead and toasts it. But I think it's pretty much done.
Thank you.
You're welcome. They're all done. I made about 13, and they're twice as big as the last time. I think I had 26. But these are a lot bigger, and I think this part of the secret was that I used this white skillet, which is bigger, and so they weren't right over the flame. And they bake better and not burn. Anyway, Larry's happy with them.
I got that one good. What are you doing?
Putting the grape juice in the freezer.
Homemade?
Yeah, what we just squeezed.
Muscadine?
Muscadine. There's 5 here. And these are the ones I froze yesterday.
Okay.
So they're all nice and frozen. This is Monday the 26th of September. This is Larry's tomato plant. And he's been training up on the vines. It's growing. And it's got tomatoes here toward the bottom. There and down here, and up there's a couple. We've got some more plants growing in the pot. He has all these little cabbage seedlings and broccoli growing. We're going to transplant them this morning. He's been cleaning up here around the stump. He's going to mow it. He pulled all that out of it. Now he's raking in some fertilizer in the pot. He mowed all that tall grass here by the stump. Well, there's our 2 broccoli transplanted, and 2 more, and 1. So we ran out of pots. Yesterday we came out and put this chair here by the cucumbers so it'll keep it off the ground. But this is in the raised bed. And there's a little cucumber growing. Cucumber has big pretty leaves. Look at the size of that. There's a little bean down there growing. They're just starting. There's another tiny one. This is the cucumber going over to another chair.
I don't know, like 8 or 10 bags of grape juice we made out of those grapes.
Oh, wow.
You know what they sell for up in the mountains, those muscadines? $1.99 a pound.
Oh, my goodness.
You should have advertised, start selling them things.
Well, we still got just as much on the tree or more.
You ought to sell them. Think about it.
This is supper tonight. We opened up some green beans we canned. We got spaghetti squash that Larry grew. And there's a hamburger patty with onions on it, grilled onions. It's going to be good. Well, we went up to Walgreens to get our flu shots, and they didn't have any. They were out of the seniors, so we came over to CVS here and got them. So we've had our shots. I fixed my air compressor so it'll pump air again. There was a hole in the hose.
It's leaking a little bit right here, but that don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what I patched right here and ain't leaking there.
Oh, that's where you patched it.
Right there.
Yeah, it was leaking there. And you cut the hose off,
See,
put it back on, and add a clamp
pressure.
on it. And the pressure's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't leave the pressure on it when you're done. You take it out.
Yeah, because it'll get water in it.
Mm-hmm. There's a close-up of what he did.
Clamp.
Cut the hose, put a clamp on it.
Mm-hmm.
Larry's using his birthday present, doing a little weed eating around.
I just get me a weed spread.
And the chickens were let them out in the yard this morning. It's kind of fun to just watch them wandering around. Larry dug out around that dead peach tree, and they're liking that. Looks like we're going to get some rain. All around, dark clouds. I'm starting to clean my onions and work on them. I got my slow cooker all filled with onions that cook overnight. There's a stick of butter in the bottom of it. And I got another slow cooker cooking overnight. This is not quite as big as the other one, but it's full too. These are the caramelized onions that I put up this morning. I got 20 half pints. And we still have a lot of onions, so I've got 24 more jars I can do. And then I'll be out of jars. And I already took them all out of the bag so they wouldn't all be together. That air around them. Well, this is the end of September and the end of my vlog for this month. It's a pretty evening. I knew I say this every month, but I'm still amazed at how fast time goes, how the months just fly by. Just think, tomorrow will be October. And bet he'll be coming back from the mountains toward the end of October or in the middle sometime. I guess that's all for now. Good night. God bless.